different researchers do it, it's actually getting a lot of cool papers written right now. So anyway, yeah, it's really important for data to be kind of social.
Sure. I don't think that we as an industry users or programmers across the board, we're not used to thinking of execution as a thing that has to be kept for a long-term period. We think about how are you going to archive data, how are you going to make that interoperable so you can read it in the future, but not like how am I going to be able to run this algorithm that nobody's going to rewrite or
Right.
or something like this. This is an interesting problem.
It's not something that that affected my day-to-day life until relatively recently, but it gives me new respect for mainframe type stuff, like the whole IBM System 360 stack that goes back 50 years and what they've done to virtualize hardware and enable code, ancient code, to still execute today. I mean, I think about just the horrors that banks must be facing on a regular basis. So, yeah, let's be sensitive to those forward-looking issues, and I don't know, maybe mitigate that a little bit. Fully the solution, but anyway.
Yeah, it's a small deposit. But I
Exactly.
think you're probably right that like emulation and virtualization and throw containers in there. Those will like alleviate that to some degree, but still, it's gonna be tough.
I think so.
There's a bunch of cool features of Flash Diamond. Let's dig into those for a bit.
Yeah, so what I found was, when we're talking about not wanting to repeat the same steps every single time you start a new application, I found there were a couple of features that pretty much every application I needed to build, it required those features. And I've already talked about some of these things that I just needed in the process of just normal, like I say, social data, like collaborative access to my data. And so this account management is a pretty obvious feature. It is provided by Flask Admin in association with a number of other really helpful extensions. So I've already mentioned Flask Security. And one of the things that I actually liked a lot about Django is the way that you get this GUI management interface kind of for free. Whatever your object model is, Django makes it so easy to get in there, see it in your web browser, create test data. And so that's something that Flask Admin provides pretty easily. And so I really wanted to bake that in. So administrative access just works. And then databases are especially important for me. I've used a whole bunch of different SQL backends, but I've also used MongoDB very successfully with Flask. This is another instance where just because Flask